Okay, guys, so in this video, I want to give you guys a few tips on how to win 1v2s and 1v3s in modes like trials, competitive, even in sixes. Doesn't really matter. This is going to be helpful everywhere. And you've guys seen me clutch some crazy 1v3s while we're doing carries in Trials of Osiris. And by the way, for all the people that don't know, I stream here on YouTube pretty much every day from Friday to Tuesday. I help a lot of people get their sweet Trials loot. And I would love to see every single one of you guys live in chat. So in order to win your 1v2s and 1v3s, guys, you gotta pretty much approach every 1v3 as a 1v1. Now, what does that mean? Let me explain. So for example, you get into a 1v3 situation and all of the three people that you're fighting are in this area, right? If you push in knowing all three are there, you're pretty much dead. You're not going to get out of there alive because they're just going to team shoot you. And honestly, even if it's only two of them, you're still pretty much dead, right? Because team shooting is very, very strong in Destiny 2. And to be honest, pretty much in any PvP shooter out there, it's very, very powerful. So we're going to go back to what I said at the beginning. You want to start isolating your enemies. And in order to do that, you got to move around the map like an absolute madman until that opportunity presents itself, right? So if I know they're all here, I might take a shot or two just to annoy them. I might start moving to this side because most likely one of them is going to separate and going to try to cut me off. Now, another thing you want to do is make sure that before you go into an encounter, you got to be full HP. If you're hit, if you're like one shot, you don't want to be challenging, right? But with the movement, once you're able to kind of confuse your enemies and then push away, isolate one guy, take them out, say we just kill him right here, and then what you want to do is move away, because more than likely just from that gunfight alone you're going to take some damage. So you want to get your HP back, recover fully, and then go back in. Now keep in mind, once you get the kill, you know where the enemy orb is, which gives you a huge advantage because now you know where your enemy players are going to end up being. In this case, obviously you can hold the orb after you fully recover with a sniper or whatever you're using, or you can actually stay close to the orb because you know that the enemy players are going to come in. Now, there could be a few scenarios here, right? They split and they come in one by one. Let's say one from there and one from here, which is perfect for you. And in this case, if this happens, you want to push the guy that is close to the orb and not the guy that is flanking. And even if you see that they're split and he's closer, what you want to do is get aggressive with the guy that is closer to the orb, so you keep the advantage of the already killed player. And now two enemy players are down and you're left in your final 1v1. That's the biggest mistake a lot of people make. They get the kill and then they completely run off. Like, what's the point? You want to get back in there as soon as possible. As soon as you recover, you want to get back in there because you want to keep your advantage of that kill. Now, another big mistake I see people make in 1v3s is this. For example, they get into a 1v1, they manage to separate one person, and they get into that 1v1, boom, they kill them, but now they're damaged, right? Their HP is low, they have no shields. And in this case, a lot of people, what they do is instead of recovering, they get aggressive with the second person right away. That is wrong. Again, you want to look at it as a complete separate 1v1s, and you never, ever want to go into a 1v1 once you're like 30% HP, okay? Play patient, man. That's one of the biggest things. You take out one person, you move away a little bit, as I said, not too far, so you can keep your range with the orb and use that advantage, but fully recover. Drop your shield if you have to. Whatever you got to do. Heal up, and then push back in. But don't go in there, as I said, with 20% of your HP left. And one of the biggest things that you can do in a 1v3 is have really good awareness. And in order to have awareness, you got to be looking at that radar 24/7, guys. There's other simple rules that you can implement into your game to make your awareness much better in this game. I got a separate quick video about that. I like to call it the 3-second rule, and it really helps in many, many ways. So if you're interested how to have better awareness, understanding of enemy placement and everything like that, make sure to watch that video, okay? But in general, if you want to start winning your 1v2s and 1v3s and clutching rounds like crazy left and right, this is how you want to do it. Look at it as 1v1s. Isolate enemy players, man. That's the biggest thing you can do. Have awareness and isolate them and destroy them in 1v1s. Trust me, If you start implementing these things into your 1v3s, you're going to be winning more than ever. Because a lot of people, they don't do this. And I see this on a daily basis when I'm helping people in trials, where I get left in a 1v3 and they're just scattered. I manage to confuse them a little bit with my movement. They chase me. I wait for the perfect moment. I kill one guy, and then the second guys all separately with full HP and everything. And then it's not a 1v3 anymore. I'm pretty much turning it into 1v1s. And that's what it's all about. Stay calm in that situation, confuse them, bamboozle them, and absolutely destroy them with confidence. Isolate and eliminate, says Anonymous. Well said. That's exactly what you got to do.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I mean, we literally have the best community of all time. Oh! Oh, he got no scoped.